Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching and for subscribing. And if you're just visiting, please consider subscribing. So today we're gonna do a good old haul. Of course, I've purchased some new fragrances and I think it's been over a month since I've done the last haul. So there are quite a few fragrances in front of me. Some I have mentioned in videos already and some that you have not seen yet. And there is a mix of niche and designer fragrances. So let's start with the first one. This has been talked about for a long time as one of the best vanilla fragrances, and it has been out of stock, it seems like, forever. So when I finally saw it in stock, I thought I have got to try it. I mean, people are saying it's the best vanilla ever, so as a vanilla lover, I must have it. What am I talking about? This is Vanille West Indies from St. Barth's, or I think St. Barth's, not sure the right name to pronounce the company, but Vanille West Indies. Now, this is how it came. Simple, kind of creamy packaging and very simple bottle. Okay, there we go. So, is it the best vanilla ever? Well, let's look at the notes. There are only 3 notes listed here: vanilla, caramel, orchid. So what does it smell like? Well, it smells like vanilla. It's definitely vanilla, like bakery type of vanilla. Maybe there is a touch of florals in here. So orchid is in here, yes. So I can definitely feel that. And then it's a bakery vanilla. It's lovely. It's a lovely, sweet bakery vanilla. But to be honest, I'm left a little bit disappointed. I mean, people were speaking so highly about this scent. Like this is the best, the absolute best vanilla out there. I don't know. I was expecting something a little bit more. I was expecting it to impress me a little bit more. And while it is lovely, it is nothing to write home about. It's a bakery type of vanilla. Nothing really stands out about it. So I don't know. I heard from some people that maybe like the newer batches are different from what this used to be. I have no idea. I've never smelled it before. This was a blind buy. So it's okay. It's a nice vanilla, but it's nothing outstanding. So from one vanilla, let's go to another vanilla. No one is surprised at this point, right? That I'm buying vanilla fragrances. Okay, good. So the next one is another vanilla scent that I've heard about for a long time and just kind of didn't think that I needed it in my collection, but then eventually decided that no, I think I do need it. This is Vanille from Franck Boclet. I've never tried anything from this house before. So here is how it comes. The bottle is in here. This is relatively inexpensive. I mean, you can find it for a relatively good price on a gray market. So here's the bottle. Really nice bottle, simple looking, but nice. So what is in this fragrance? There is lime, grapefruit, cardamom, caramel, ginger, flowers, vanilla, cedar, and musk. And this one gets compared to Lyra from Xerjoff. Well, yes, they are similar. They're going in the same direction. I would not call them dupes, but they are definitely going in the same direction. This is kind of your citrusy vanilla, similar to Lyra. But I get more sweetness and maybe more kind of dense quality in Lyra than I get here. I get more caramel in Lyra. Whereas here, it's really vanilla that I get. Like the sweetness mostly is coming from vanilla, and I am getting more freshness in here. So there is lime and grapefruit, and I am getting it here. It is kind of a bakery type of vanilla. This one is on a slightly lighter side, not in a performance, but just it is not as dense as Lyra. Is it good? It is good. I like this scent. I love this scent. This is my kind of scent profile. Is it unique? Definitely not. Do you need both Lyra and this Vanille from Franck Boclet in your collection? Probably not. But for me, as someone who really enjoys vanilla types of scents, and especially this kind of scent profile, I am okay with having both. I really enjoy both. And you can see that I've used it quite a bit already. So I have been using it and I have been enjoying it. It's a really, really nice bakery, citrusy type of vanilla. I finally purchased Atomic Rose from Initio. Tried this fragrance like ages ago, loved it, put it on my wish list, and there was always something else that would come up ahead of this fragrance that I would purchase, but finally I added it to my collection. So this is the outside packaging. I already took the bottle out, so there you go. I mean, your typical Initio bottle. This is a beautiful rose scent. Again, not 100% unique because it does have similarities to the Ligne line, you know, either it's the original Ligne or Ligne exclusive. It does have similarities. To me, it is more similar to Ligne exclusive than to the original. And because I don't have the exclusive in my collection, I thought it would be suitable to purchase Atomic Rose. It's a fluffy, slightly smoky, sweet rose type of scent. It's beautiful. That's all I can say. Beautiful. I really enjoyed. I have been wearing it a lot since I got it and really enjoyed it every single time that I wore it. So this is Atomic Rose from Initio. I did a full dedicated video on the next fragrance and actually the kind of the house overview, but you know, not many of you watch those types of videos, so I am going to show it in this overall haul as well. This is Priscilla from Esse Strikes the Notes. So this is, again, the outside packaging. Let me try to open it. Here's the bottle. Very different, unique looking bottle. Here you go. So all of the fragrances from this house come in these vibrant, colorful bottles, and it is quite massive. It is really big. It's much bigger than I expected it to be. This was a blind buy. I've wanted to try this house for a long time. I've heard about it well over a year ago for the first time, and I'm thrilled that I finally tried it. Again, I'm not going to go into details about this fragrance. If you want to know the details, what it smells like, and my thoughts on this house overall, I'm going to link the video that I did above. So definitely go check it out. But just wanted to show you that I added Priscilla to my collection. Now, I also added another Electimuss fragrance to my collection. You know, the first one that I got was Mercurial Cashmere, which I have been enjoying so much. Both me and my husband are enjoying it. We're using it interchangeably. And so I wanted to try something else from this house, and this one seemed like the right choice. I already featured it in one of my videos. Not sure which one is going to come out first, either this haul or that video. So you might have seen it already, or you're going to see it in an upcoming video. But anyways, I am talking about Imperium. So comes in this packaging. Here's the bottle. There you go. Let me take it out. I mean, kind of standard Electimuss packaging and bottle. Really heavy, really heavy, really massive. But, you know, very beautiful. So, Imperium has been talked about. Many compare it to Aventus. Some say it's very masculine. Some say it's one of the best vanillas out there. I needed to try it for myself. So Is it masculine? Absolutely not. In my opinion, it is definitely unisex. Again, both me and my husband have been enjoying this fragrance. He seems to be a huge fan of this house overall. So far, everything that we have tried, he is really loving. And, well, I am loving it as well. It's not just him. So this one, is it similar to Aventus? Well, yes and no. I already mentioned it in that other video, but I'm going to say it here again. How does it smell? It smells as a combination of two fragrances. If you combine Ani from Nishane with Hachivat from Nishane as well, you get this fragrance. Why do people compare it to Aventus? Well, because Hachivat and Aventus are very, very similar. So you can easily substitute one for the other. It has creamy, sweet vanilla, very similar to how it is in Ani. And then it has pineapple and kind of freshness from Hachivat. So when you combine the two together, you get Imperium. That's what it smells like to me. I love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful scent. I love the combination of this creamy vanilla with this fresh pineapple. I think it's a gorgeous combination. And so this was another successful blind buy. Next, I'm going to show you my new acquisition from Terence Hughes. Again, I already featured it in a separate video. If you haven't watched it, I'm going to link it above. It was a review on this fragrance and also a video about my favorite cherry scents. So I am talking about raw cherry, like I said, from Terence Hughes. Still gonna show you it in this haul because again, not many people watch that video. Here how it looks. Here is the bottle. There you go. So if you want to know the details of how it smells, is it similar to Lost Cherry, etc., definitely check out that video. Next, let me show you two designer fragrances that I've added to my collection. The first one is Miss Dior from Dior. You know, you will be surprised to know that I have never tried this fragrance in the past. I mean, never. I've never sampled it. I have no idea why. And this is, by the way, a fragrance from 2017 release. I purchased the tester, so there is no outside box. You know, I don't know why. I've never tried it. I know so many people love this fragrance and I've never even tried it. And then I saw this tester available for a really, really affordable price. And I decided, well, let me try it. Let me add it to my collection. It's kind of a classic that, you know, I kind of feel like I should have, or I should at least try. So that's why I got it. So I think, you know, many of you are familiar with this fragrance. There are some citruses in here. There are some florals in here. There is patchouli. There is rosewood, whatever else. And it's a really nice scent. It's not groundbreaking by any means, you know? It's kind of citrusy, floral, patchouli. You know, it's a classic scent. Like, it smells like one of those classic scents. You know, if I didn't know what I was smelling and somebody asked me, well, what house do you think this is from? Like, I think I would say something like, you know, it's either Chanel or Dior. Like, it just has this classical vibe to it, you know? It's one of those fragrances that you would expect from these houses. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So yeah, it's a citrusy, floral, patchouli type of scent. Nothing groundbreaking, but it's quite classy and it's quite nice. You know, is it something that I'm gonna reach for very often? No, but I'm kind of happy to have it. Again, kind of add to my little collection of these classical fragrances. And the second designer fragrance that I purchased is a discontinued fragrance that so many have been raving about. So many. I you know, kind of didn't pay attention to it before, but then when I hear so many people rave about it, of course it piques my curiosity. And again, so an opportunity to get it for a relatively reasonable price because it's starting to get quite expensive because it is discontinued. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. This is Si Fiori from Armani. So, you know, standard packaging and standard C bottle. There you go, this kind of light pink. So what do I think about this fragrance? Well, first of all, what is it about? There is blackcurrant, of course, as it is in every fragrance from C line. There is mandarin, neroli, there is a rose, patchouli, oak moss, vanilla, and white musk. What do I get in here? Well, I definitely get blackcurrant. I get vanilla. This fragrance is sweet, definitely sweeter than the other C fragrances in this line. I do get a little bit of patchouli. And I do get just a touch of powderiness. Not sure where that's coming from, but I feel like it is a little bit powdery. Overall, I would classify it as kind of this fluffy fragrance. Like if it had a texture, I would call it fluffy. It's nice. It's lovely. It's a pleasant scent. It's actually it gets compliments, this scent. You know, I've worn it a few times already, and it surprised me. You know, the reaction of people. I got compliments. I think I wore it 2 times. Both times I got compliments from people, which really surprised me, because to me, this kind of a relatively simple, sort of unassuming fragrance, but you know, it gets compliments. So overall, it's a nice, lovely scent. Do I really get those like really rave reviews about it? I don't. Honestly, I don't. Again, I don't think there's anything extraordinary or anything special about this fragrance. It's kind of your run-of-the-mill designer fragrance, if I'm being honest. You know, it's nice. It's not unpleasant, but it's nothing extraordinary. So it's nice. But I would say, if you read, like, don't pay crazy money for this, because it is discontinued now, you know? I don't think it's worth it, honestly. I don't think so. So it's nice, but again, it didn't quite live up to my expectation. And now let's end with my most exciting purchases. They come from a house that I've raved about enough by now. I think it's a Fuegia 1833. Again, you know, I did a dedicated video to this house where I spoke about a number of different fragrances. There were definitely quite a few standout fragrances, and I purchased two full bottles, although I want more. I definitely want a few others. What did I purchase? Well, one fragrance I already mentioned in one of the videos. Again, don't know if it came out already or not, but assuming that it came out before this haul, then you've heard about it already. This fragrance is chocolate or Xocoatl. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but basically it's chocolate. If you watched my original video on Fuegia, I mentioned and so showed some pictures of their really interesting packaging. Like the full bottles come in these wooden little coffins, I guess. So finally I can show it to you. I think, if I remember correctly, I filmed an unboxing of one of these. So if I still have it, I'm gonna insert it here and show you exactly how everything looked. But for now, here's the box. So we take off the cap. Here we go. The fragrance is wrapped in this little map that I guess comes with each of their fragrances. There is also a blotter in the box, if you can see it, some other paperwork. So here, this just slides out. Here you go. And here is the full bottle. I mean, to some, it might seem like this is really simple, plain bottle, and it is, but I love the simplicity of this fragrance. It corresponds to what this house is about. It kind of corresponds to this natural vibe that all of their fragrances have. So I really like it. So there you go. This is the chocolate fragrance. Now, not going to spend too much time talking about it. Like I said, I've already mentioned it. This is vanilla, orchid, cacao, and rum. So it's chocolate that's not very chocolatey, that's not very sweet, more probably on a cacao side with a little bit of booziness and just a touch of sweetness. And of course, it has that natural green herbal note that runs through most of their fragrances. It is so unique. It is so beautiful, so interesting, so different. I am absolutely head over heels over this fragrance. Incredibly addictive and intoxicating. When I wear it, I just can't help but constantly smell myself. So beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And the second one that I purchased is, again, I'm gonna butcher the name, but it is called Mbucuruyá, basically passion fruit. So here you go, the same box. I mean, you've seen the packaging already, wrapped in this map. Let me take it out. Bottle is also exactly the same. This is 100 ml, by the way. So there you go. So what's in here? Well, again, as I mentioned the first time I talked about this house, many of their fragrances only feature 3 notes. This one is no exception. It's passion fruit, citruses, and milk. And it is kind of a slightly lactonic passion fruit. But if you're thinking, if you're thinking Cruz del Sur 2 from Xerjoff, don't think that. It's not like that. Like, everything is so heavy in that fragrance. The fruits are pretty heavy. The lactonic note is very heavy. It's not like that here at all. Just the opposite. It's very light. It's very airy in a way, but it is like a lactonic passion fruit with a touch of citruses. I mean, really, what the notes say is how it smells, but at the same time, it doesn't exactly smell like that. It's just special. It's really special. It kind of smells very naturalistic and very natural, like a real passion fruit would smell, I think. Anyways, I am head over heels over both of these fragrances from Fuegia. Love them and really, really enjoy wearing them. And especially will be wearing this one a lot once the summer hits, because I think it will be in its most beautiful state when it's really warm outside. So there you go. These have been my recent purchases. I kind of went through them quickly because I didn't want this video to be too long. Let me know, have you been shopping? I'm sure you have. What have you purchased? Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.